My name is Definitely Brain, and today we're gonna continue making the Pokemon Charizard or the Lego Pokemon Venusaur Blastoise Charizard. I'm not sure which order, but we're gonna make the Charizard today. That's the last piece that goes on top of this big pillar here. Um, and then I'll show you the final product when it's done. Oh, I didn't scroll to the right page. Is this too far? Oh, this might be too far. Oh, we're exactly where we need to be. Cool. I have about 6 bags left, so should be doable to finish this today. And I'm kind of happy I didn't do the Blastoise on stream because I wanted to finish this, but I wasn't feeling like doing it on stream. But I started it, so I want to finish it. So and after that, I can look or try to puzzle how to adjust the whole thing so it will fit on my shelf because it's way too tall. Okay, first off, we need this black piece, and there's a is there a similar gray one? Oh yeah, over here. Why not make the same color? But that's probably me. These are very light yellow-ish. Oh, and I need some blue on top. Goes on either side. Cool. And then need this part, the ball bearing, and we need a small rod that goes through and through. How that looks like it will. Uh, ooh, that's kind of hard to get in there. That goes on here. I think this will be the belly of some sort, so it might have either the tail or the head connected to this part. But we're gonna find out. Yeah, that's the a white 1x4 with outer studs. Then we need these slanted pieces, and then we need these big plates with outer studs on either side. Then we have studs upwards. Then that one. Oh, and there's the last piece. Then we have a rounded corner piece and a 2x4 plate on the side. Then two small plates on here. And then we're gonna make the same thing but on the other side. There's the blue one. And now I need that small, oh yeah, black part And then we're adding a rounded corner piece and a 2x4. Okay, then this bottom part, we need a 1x4, then the small studs next to that, and then two corner pieces to connect it all on the inside. Then we need to make two of those. Okay, small blue piece, light yellow, and then okay, that's light gray overhang piece. Then it's the yellow on top of the blue, and then and at another time, and those fill in the gaps here on both sides. I was gonna say fill in, but they are a little bit backwards. Or they're the same height as the open black stud. This gray piece, or a sandy color piece, this gray one, and an arch, and then I needed to turn it around. So this sandy piece goes behind the black pieces, then the gray one in here, and then the bridge on the other side. Then we have a white 1x4 with outer studs, and then we cover it up with a long plate at the top and two rounded corner plates underneath. Then the big rounded pieces at the bottom, and make it a little bit taller. Okay, then we have a 1x2 blade on there. Then these dark gray corner pieces on the edges, and a dark blue piece in the front. Then we're adding a big plate, smooth plate with a few studs, and then in the corners we have 1x1 rounded brown plates, studs, something. Uh, then they turn around. I'm not sure why. Oh, because I made it backwards now. At least it looks like. Yeah, I did. Oh, sometimes. Uh, okay, that's good. Oh, oop, don't lose your pieces. So yeah, they turned it around, which I didn't really notice. And then this this one goes there. Oh, and these are moving backwards one. Oh, hi Glary. Yeah, sorry, still haven't fixed the moderator thingy. I haven't looked into it. I think it's a stream element thing, but I please send me a DM what you said because then I know what kind of issues I have to look for. Blah, blah. Okay, now I fixed that. Now I need to put these behind it. So I think this will be the tail, and these will be for the uh legs. Then we need these plates on top of here. I'm so curious why they didn't just build up with more studs and put in this plate. But okay. Okay. We need to make this, so we put two one top of each other. Then a 1x4 in the middle on top of all of that. Then two long blue plates. And that will go on top and back here. Okay. Then we are gonna put these corner gray pieces on here. Then a red piece in the middle. And then fill it up with two 1x1 rounded studs to level it out. Then we have a gray plate that goes in front of that. Then a orange 2x3 plate next to that, and then fill the gaps with two red 1x3s, and then a sandy color brick with outer studs on the back. Oh, then take this slanted piece. Then behind it is a 2x3 brick. Then two smaller plates on here. Then more studs on the outside. Oh, I think it's the extra exclamation marks that are doing that. Basically, they're saying or something. So the programs are also kind of silly. Okay. Okay. Then we need a white brick on top of that one. And then we're almost done with the first bag. Then that one. then those long blades on the side. And then we're having a small fire piece that goes on the back here. So they all have some sort of secret um, energy source, basically. Um, defeating sort of crystals inside. The Blastoise had a ice flame similar to this flame somewhere on the inside. So there's a bit of lore. I think, and as far as I know, Lego does more of those kind of hidden features. I can't really come up with others that I know of, but yeah, that's a lot of small pieces. Okay, make sure it's empty. Okay. Oh, let's move the page up a little. We need two of these and two of these. And it goes on top of here. And then behind it is more angled pieces with outer studs. Then we have the big black square that goes on top. Then we have two long plates, 1x6s on top of each other in the front. And ooh, then we have these dark uh, orange pieces with handles go on the inside. And then closing that in with two 1x4 blue plates. And then covering those with another two 1x4 plates. Then we need some gray overhang pieces on the sides and two blue pieces to level it out. Then a gray piece in the front, and then we need a orange piece, a 1x2 brick with a hole. Oh, that's this one with a connect piece in it, and that goes on the back over there. Then in the front we have a 1x4 black brick and two corner bricks with outer studs. And then we're gonna make two of these small pieces. And we put arches over them if they connect, of course. And those go on the sides. And then we have one long brick in the front. Yeah, this feels very loose still, so I hope this is gonna connect somewhere. Uh, then we need more of these behind that. Then we need orange pieces with outer studs. And then we need a plate, two blue ones, two 1x1 studs, and a 1x4. Okay. And then in the front we have the 2x4 plate with next to them 1x1 stud, then blue behind that. Ooh, and to level it out in the back. Then a big square one again. Then a red 1x4 brick with holes. Then on the front of the square we have this yellow blade, and then covering the sides with two orange 1x2 plates, and then 1x1 bricks, then more grabby hand pieces, then another magenta piece and a slanted piece, then this cover piece. Yep. Okay. And then we need more grabby hand on the back, and then on top is two crystals. I've no clue, but sure. If that's what they're saying, then that's what they're saying. Then I need another one of the dark orange. Yep, and then corner pieces. Okay. Then an overhang piece with a 1x2 stud on it, and another piece with grabby hands that is facing upwards. Then we put this together. Oh, and that goes in here? Oh, that goes the other way around. Okay. So it clicks and it has the studs uh, connected, and then yep. Okay. Then we're adding these longer pieces, the 1x4s with the 1x2 on one side, and those go on both sides. Now we're gonna cover some a little bit. Okay. Yes. Then we have these slanted pieces. and some. Okay, we stay in the front, and we have a orange 1x2 brick with outer studs. Then uh more 1x1 bricks next to that, and then 1x1 plates. Okay, then we do a 1x4 and a 1x2. Those go on top of here. Then we need the big arches on both sides. And we need a normal 1x2 smooth piece to cover it. Then, okay, then we turn it around. We put a green piece in the middle, and then put that over top of these. Yes. Okay, we're gonna make something. This weird brick with a stud, then that. Then we click in another circle piece. Then a orange one that goes through from the back. Connect a that one. Then a long rod with and that has these rubbery bits in them that closes this off. And then at the end of the rod we need a red piece and a angle piece. Then on one side we need this gray piece with a ball in it, and then a red piece here. And then it wants me to put this on these two. And I think this is going to be part of the wings. And I assume we're going to make the same thing but for the other side. Then that one. Then this one. And this. Then the long rod. Then this piece, which will be covered up with these rubbery pieces. Then this red piece, then the angle piece with a gray piece in here, and then the ball thingy next to it, and then a red piece here, and it goes on the other side. And then we have the flag in the middle to cover it. Okay. Oh, these are spare pieces. And then we have back number 60. Okay. Small pieces. That's completely empty. Okay, we need this piece, a bunch of these. Oh, the corner ones are in here. So we need to make that part. Then we have a 1x2 brick at the end with some sloped pieces. And then a arch over top. Yep. Then we need more of these rounded pieces. I need one more. Where's the last piece? I think it's there. It's a bigger piece, so it should be there. And then at the back we have these. And that goes here. Yep, I think that's correct. Okay. Then we're moving to this side. And we're adding. And let me grab what I'm gonna add. Otherwise, I might screw up what I need to do. Okay. There's only 4 pieces. And I think that one goes there. Then next to it is that one. Then underneath is this one. And then to close it up, that's that one. Then we need to make a little piece from this one with a stud on top and a stud over, and that goes next to the hook basically. And then I need 2 plates and okay, the top part is a plate, then a strip, and then another 3x3 plate. Cool. Then we need this long piece, this 2x4 black piece, this cover piece, another cover piece, and a green stud. This goes on top of that square. Then a 2x4 goes there. Then a cover piece and another cover piece, and then the long light gray plate next to that. Then we need two of these small plates, a brown one and a bigger slanted piece, and these connect over here. And that goes in there, right? In the cap, yes. Oh. Okay, then we need a 1x2 plate that goes behind here. And we need a yellow or a white rounded stud in the corner. Oh, and now we need a bunch of cover pieces. I think it's a, oh, that's not out. I think this one, then this big one, then 4 of these small ones, and 2 corner ones. We'll start off with the big one. That's over here. Then we go around the corner and work our way down. And it's all the way down. And then we have another corner. And then we finish that off with a plate. And then we need a slanted piece that goes here. And next to it is a normal slanted piece. Oh, now we're gonna make something different. Okay, I have a plate, a 1x2 stud, then a it's 2x4, and then 2 white ones here. Then a brown piece at the end, and then at the bottom we need this black piece sticking out a little. Then adding these corners, these plates, and more corners. Then that should be the same. Yep. And then we're adding 2 more white rounded studs. And we put that in the front on the belly of the beast. Yep. Then 2 rounded plates at the bottom. And then we're filling in all these First, the small slanted pieces stay here. Then I need more of these. Those go on top, and then the big half circle. Then in the middle, we get this turquoise piece with these two half circles on top. Okay, that's it for that. Now we're gonna do this side. Same, but different order. With that underneath and that plate there. Oh, yep. We need that small piece. Is that this one? Yes. With a black stud. Oh, on the other side. And then, oh yeah, then we have the plate, and then a strip, and another plate. Then we have the green piece over here, and the black piece next to that one. Then we have a cover piece underneath with a bigger cover piece under that one, and a long gray plate next to that. Then we have this slanted piece that goes here, brown piece behind it, small slanted pieces next to that. Oh yeah, then small plate on the small slanted pieces with a white stud in this corner. Then we're gonna cover it all up, go around the corner, and use more slanted pieces downwards. And then we have the corner, and we have another flat piece, and then on top of here we have more of these pieces, and then we have the base, the belly, the torso. Okay. Next bag, 61. Oh, that's a small bag. I'm wondering what we're making. I would think it's one of the legs. And when I'm saying that, I look at bag 62, and 62 is same size, so. We're gonna find out. Okay. Let me send to the page. Oh yeah, you can see this is kind of the knee portion. Okay, and it's that might be, yep, this gray piece. Oh, it's on the side. I thought it was in the middle. Some instructions are not that clear, at least not if you're not looking. And then the back portion, then we have a bunch of corner studs. Oh, this gray one needs to be to the side, and it already needs a plate or a cover plate. Then on the other side, we have a 1x2 plate with a red 2x2 brick on top, and then this purple magenta-ish magenta piece and a white stud. Then we have 3 of these rounded corner pieces, and those go there. Then a 1x2 brick behind that. Then this rounded piece, then a oh, that's not a oh, and then a rounded piece there. Then another arch piece on top of that one. Oh, don't need that for a second. Then we have this plate with a gray plate on top, a grabby hand, and a white rounded stud. Then a 1x2 orange plate on top of there. Then a 1x2 orange brick. Then we need a gray piece and a white brick with outer studs. Then a brown 1x2 plate on top of that. Then at the bottom, we also need a 1x2 plate. Then a 1x2 plate. Then another corner piece. And then a gray piece with the studs to the backside. And then a slanted piece underneath. And then we position this one upwards with that one. So it is, yep. Oh, I want to move too fast. I need to do this step first. Another white piece on here with a orange stud on top. I can't really see if it's the same height. I don't think it is, so I think I'm correct. Then a overhang piece. Okay, then an overhang piece to the front. Oh, over there. And now we need a big corner piece. Yes. Okay, then the big rounded plate with another big rounded plate. Then oh, that's a cover. And this one, and then 2 small corner plates. Then a black corner piece to connect everything. And then from the bottom, we're gonna fill these corners in. Then we have a normal slanted piece on this side and a smaller one on the opposite side. Then we have a normal plate in the middle, corner piece, slanted piece, another corner piece, and then a small slanted piece. And then that's the knee of the first part. Okay. Then we have a black brick with outer studs. On top is a 1x2 with a ball joint on one side. Then outer studs to one side. Then another 1x2 plate. Then these rounded kind of pieces. And then a 1x2 brick. Then grabby hands. And I think I know where this is going. It's probably gonna be the foot. With that, then underneath we have these orange pieces with outer studs all around. Then small orange bricks next to that. Then have these rounded studs. Then cover plates on the side. Then on the bottom, yep, we have these plates. Then we have a circle. Okay, yeah, it is a little bit to the back. Then cover that all up. And then put in the nails. And that's one foot done. Oh, wait. I did that wrong. Because this needs that one stud and then the nail. Yep. And that goes at the bottom here. Cool. He's he's a little bit lopsided, but that's fine. Okay, now we're doing bag 62, which is gonna be the other leg, I assume. Yep. It's such a cool build. Also it takes a lot of time. I'm not sure how far I'm in, but 15 hours or so, I think. So yeah, I spend a little time building this. Then I need these, and it's next to the other one. Then the ball joint to the back. Then one of those plates to the other side. Now I need to reverse these um, instructions, which is not too bad. But then a small plate, then this red brick, then this to corner it, then a white piece, then the three corner pieces on top of each other, and that goes on that side. Then a 1x2 brick on the back. Then we're gonna cover a few of these bits. A big corner piece, a flat piece, and where's that rounded piece? That's this one. Okay, then this piece, and I think, yep, that was done for that one. Then we're doing this with this and this and that, and that one on top, then that one on top of that one, then a gray piece here, then a white piece there, then that one at the bottom, then that here, then another one of those, then that one facing backwards, and then this plate kind of piece, and then yep, I think that's it. Then we have this here, then that overhang piece, then corner piece, and another one of those hangover pieces. Yep. Oh. Oh, and don't forget about the 1x1 brick on top. Then the big rounded plates. Then a 1x4 plate. Then the small radius ones. Then the black corner piece. And then we need to fill that all in. Basically. Where's the other corner piece? Yep. I need another corner piece. Then I need a small slanted piece. A plate in the middle. And another one of these small slanted. Oh, that's not it. That's it. And that one goes on this side. Then we're gonna make another foot. Do one with that on top, with that to the back, that to the front, that on top, that on the side, that one on the side. Then a plate to connect it. Then the grabby hands to the side. Another grabby hands to the side. Then this cover plate. And I'm already putting in that white stud. Then these orange bricks with a small brick underneath. Sometimes they don't fit that well. Also, I did it in the wrong order. I should have put these things together first, but then those, then that. Yep. Oh yeah. Then plates on the outside. Another plate on this side. Then that. Then that. Then that. And that. Then these. And then putting in all the nails. And then one nail in the middle. And that's done. And that can go under here. And then we have two legs. Ooh, we're gonna make the tail. Okay. Yeah, it's not that stable. Oh, there's a bag 65. So I thought we were done. Look at a fire piece. That's a big fire piece. There's one piece that keeps being stuck. There. And I think we have to add to the fire piece. To add more fire! We want more fire, always. Oh wait, we're not on Hermitcraft. That. Then we need those small pieces in the front. Oh, and another plate on the back to make it a flat piece. Then this black cover piece. Now we have this hook piece with two sandwiched in between plates. Then not these ones, but this one. They stand upright with yellow bricks behind it on both, and those go in front here. Then I have more of these standing corner pieces Nope, nope. Oh, there. Just go behind here. And then we're gonna make something different. I need 2 of these bricks. I need a yellow rod. And I need this joint piece. And that goes back here. So I think this is the big connection and this is smaller connections or something. We're gonna find out at some point. Uh, and then that. And then these plates. Okay. Okay, we're facing this way. Then we have this rounded piece that sticks out. Then we have a cover piece behind it with a yellow cover piece. Then I have an orange cover piece and a 1x1. Oh, that's another 1x1 stud there. Then we do the other side. So start off with this rounded plate. Then this piece. Then cover piece. Then orange cover piece and a 1x1 orange stud. Then this black piece. Okay, and then 2 of these on this side and 2 of these on that side. Then longer rounded pieces on the remaining gaps. Oh yeah, I'm doing it in the wrong order, but it's still correct. Okay. Okay, we're probably gonna make section for section and click those in here. We make this, then brick on the side, ball bearing on one side, and a plate. Then reverse, ball bearing and plate, and then a brick on the other side. Then a plate over top of that, then a ball bearing on that side with 2 small plates on either side. Oh, then another ball bearing on this side with a plate on top of there. Then we're rounding it off and rounding it off with a plate on top, round pieces, and then we're done. That's pretty sturdy. and it can only move sideways. So, okay. Oh, we're gonna make more of these. Okay, but smaller, I assume. Another plate underneath. Then we have a black piece with a grabby hand and a white stud. Then grabby hand on the other side with a white stud. And then a brick to close it in. Then we have another grabby hand on that side with a white stud. Then a bunch of these small 1x2 plates. Then a black cover plate. Then these rounded bricks on either side with a cover on top, and then more of these rounded bricks. And I think, yep, we can click that on the next one. And then we have a long brick, then a ball bearing at the end, then a glass brick with a grabby hand, and then on top is another plate. Then we have an overhang and two side bricks. It is probably gonna lay flat, I assume, but or not. Yeah, okay, I'm still on the right track. Then it wants me to turn it around and then do the opposite. So you can cover both sides. Cool. And then this rounded piece on top, and then these smaller rounded pieces on top of there, and that can connect to that. Okay, now we're gonna make the flame cool. Need one of these. Then put a small gray brick on top of it. Then another black. Ooh. Come on. Yep, there it goes. With another gray piece on top. Yes. Okay. Now I have this red piece and put a glass piece on Uh, then this glass piece, and this glass piece, and that's on one of the sides. And uh, in there is gonna be this ball. Okay. Then we're gonna make 3 of these. Okay. I need all the glass pieces. Make small pyramids out of them. And then one side, and then the other side. Then okay. And then the flame goes in here, and then okay, yeah, that goes on the back. Okay, and then these are spare, and this goes on this part. Oh, you can really kind of bend it either way, like almost 90 degrees. Cool. Like that. Ooh, now we're gonna make the wings. Oh, and that's why I need these. First off, let me grab back 64. So I gonna assume this is the wings slash arms, and the last one is probably gonna be the head, or the head and the arms. I'm not sure. Um, this is gonna be a fun part. Because I think this is kind of difficult. All small parts, and it has to fit correctly. Okay. One of these long rods, and then that. Then 2 of these tubes. Then I need a triangle piece. Okay, and then in every... Oh, I need small red ones. Okay, and then one needs to have that on top. Uh, then we make another corner with a long red piece. Then we have one of those cylinders, and a small kink one. Then that one gets a light gray rod with a half cylinder and a full one with a kink. And then we have the yellow one with another small rod and another kink. And then we have a oh, let me scroll down the image a little further. Then we plug this end off. And then put in 4 of these gray mechanic pieces to studs. And then put in every single one a ball, a pin, a ball with a pin. Okay, apparently we're doing it without the okay, I think they're at the back. Oh, but these are not outwards. Oh yeah, I needed to rotate those, and then we can attach those. Yeah, that looks like the back of a Charizard. And then it needs the fabric of the wings, of course, but okay, we're gonna make the same thing, but the other side. And what for me always helps is to play it all flat, because then the orientation usually is a bit better to follow. And then we have that one on top of there. Then we're gonna curve, add a long rod, then add a kink, then a gray rod with a small cylinder, and a big one, and another kink. Then we're adding the yellow one with a small cylinder and another kink. Yeah, and then we add a red piece at the end with a end cap, putting in the gray connect pieces to studs. And then all of them the same balls with pins in them, and that goes on the other side. Okay, and now we need these. Or you can just slide them over those. That feels tricky, but they they are made that way. So then we have Charizard. Now we're gonna probably make arms because we were missing arms. Okay. Yep. Then we're going there. We need a longer plate. Then this grabby hand one. Yep. A 1x1 stud in between there. Then a 1x1 stud there. A 1x1 stud here. And a 1x2 stud next to that. Then a 1x1 stud in this corner. Then a cover plate. Then another cover plate. And this cover plate or slanted piece. Oh, now we need to make something different. I need this piece with this. Then I get these overhang pieces. Then overhang piece on this side. Then a small slanted piece to cover that. Then all white studs at the bottom. Oh. Yep. It's difficult to get it in there. Then that. Then this piece goes in there with the nails. And then we have a claw that can fit Okay. It's a little bit of a weird claw, but yep. It's decent. It works. In my opinion, the Venusaur so far looks the best, but I might be biased because Venusaur's my one of my favorite Pokemon. So uh, that on top of that one, then this piece back here, then a 1x1 with a grabby hand, then another 1x1 behind here, and a 1x1 here, and 1x2 behind that. Then a 1x1 here. Then this cover piece. Then that cover piece. Then this slanted piece. And now we're gonna make the hand. That piece. Then we need that. Then overhang. Overhang. And overhang with this slanted piece. Then these white studs. Need to go in here. Then the nails go in. Then that. Then the ball. That goes in there. And then the last piece. We're gonna make the head. We're almost done. Bag number 65. The last one. Oh yeah, and then I have to contact Lego because I'm missing pieces. They gave me the wrong pieces. They were mirrored. Oh. Like 2 pieces on 6,800 something pieces. That's not a bad score. I mean, that's 99.9% of all the bricks are. I see some eyes, or at least one eye. The other one should also be in here somewhere. Or it's in this one that could also be. There it is. Okay, almost done. Almost done. Okay. We need these pieces. One backwards, one that way, then that way, and then this way. Okay. Then we need these pieces. And if that is the front, then I need to keep that way. Then two by two plates on top of here and on top of each other. Yes. Okay. Don't need that for a second. Okay. Two by two plates. Then this brown one. Then grabby hands to the back. Where's another one? Oh, there. Yep. Sorry, I feel my concentration draining, but now I want to finish this, so I'll, I will continue, because we're almost there. But that, and then at the bottom, there. Then this one, and then this one, and not that one. That one, yep. Then a 3x2 plate or a cover thingy, yeah. Then this one. Oh, I need this one because that's the opposite one with this at the end, and then covered up with these corner slanted pieces. Okay, that to the side. I need that one, need that one, need another one of these. And then this plate, and I need, oh, it's a 1x2, yep, that one. So that on top of that one. Oh, I need another one. Let's do that one. Then these on top of there. And then this over here. And that goes on the opposite side. Yeah. Then a plate. Then this one or the other one. Yeah, doesn't matter, I think. Because it's gonna be the same. And then cover the corners with these. and then this goes in here. I kind of forgot that Charizard had a pretty long neck. Now we're moving to the actual head. Okay. I can't really see what pieces I have and need. Okay, I have this one and I need the piece. I need another one of those on the other side. Yes. Then 2x3 plate on top. And another one. Then I need these pieces. So, brown, then light brown, light brown, brown, and brown. Then a plate with one stud at the front. Oh. Oh, here it is. With the this one black thing and then sort of rooftop thingy behind it. And then large thingies with outer studs. Then a plate with crabby hands in between on the backside. Then his piece with Technic connectors on this side, and the connectors are to the front. And we have a small plate with a brick on top that has these things with the side bricks too. Okay, don't need that for a second. Let me build that first. Need two of these with a cover plate. Oh, this is a specific cover plate. Oh, that is the one I need? Wow. Okay, that needs to be added in step 4. Okay, but I need it, but not now. Yes, then I need these bottom corner side ones. Then that's the snout one. And then I need these long pieces. And that goes on top of here. Okay. Now I can lay that down and then do this side, and we're covering it up with these plates. Then that one, then a small 1x1 stud above it, and a piece There. Oh yeah, wait, I need to do this one. Then a corner piece and a single stud down here. Then we need the rounded plate with a rounded end piece. And then, oh, that's the opposite one with this one, and that goes there. That will be covered up by a rounded piece and a single stud underneath. Uh, then I have another of those ones, and this one. Yes. Oh, then we're going to the other side, and we're doing the same thing. One stud coming up. Oh, come on. There it goes. And then this piece over there. Then, oh yeah, the corner one. And a single stud there. Oh yeah, then make the earpiece. Half rounded thingy, yep. Then cover that with this corner slanted piece and a brick underneath. And I need another one of the corner slanted piece, yep. And then a sloped piece, yep. Oh, okay. The eyes are not going on like straight. There's something. Okay. Yep. And then I need a single stud. Then I need a half rounded piece. Yeah. There's another piece. And then the eye. And that goes on here. Cool. Now the other side is the same. Stud. A single stud at the back. Then round it in the front. Then another corner piece in the back. And its eyepiece on top of there. Okay. And then we have this flag kind of piece that clicks in here. Cool. Okay. That was the top jaw. Now we're doing the bottom one. We need this bottom piece, and that goes here. I need another one of those pieces that goes on the other side. Then at the bottom, it needs a 1x2 brick. Then on top, we have this purple brick with the brick with outer studs on top. Then small pieces with outer studs and more small pieces with outer studs. Then bricks with outer studs. Then cover plate and a slanted piece, a cover plate at the front. Then on both sides we add more bricks. Then we add slanted pieces on the side. Oh, and then these cover pieces with the arrow at the bottom. Then add some teeth to the bottom jaw. And you can click that together. Oh, and then it says already to click that on here. That already looks like a Charizard, but I think there was one piece missing, and that was the flame. And then you can put him on top of I'm not sure how far he should slide down. And I think that's okay. Um I'm gonna grab the others. But I might need to separate them afterwards. Oh. So basically it says to slide it in. Oh, like that. Okay, it doesn't click, I think. Oh. Oh yeah, it's only cool. So let me grab you guys. Um you can see this is the whole build. I hope you enjoyed all the streams. And I need to figure out how I can lower this Charizard to about here. But um, yeah, that's for another day. And I might do that off stream. So I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time. Probably next streams will be opening Pokemon cards.